What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Love the Game with Anirudh and Sujay and your host, Paul. So, we've completed the Euros. We're done and dusted with the Euros. It's in the rear view mirror. But there's a few more things that we have to discuss. So, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Subscribe to us. We've got a lot of things in store, not just football. Yeah, I know behind my wall it looks like football, but we've got a basketball as well as an NFL football. But here's my question. After every major tournament, especially in football, you have one of these surprise players who stands out, who catches your eye more than us. We're not the big money guys who can spend like, say, 50 million on a player, but it catches the eye of a player, of a team. Who do you think, guys, give me two names. Which two names or which two players do you think that stood out to you who could be looking for a big money move transfer? We've had Jadon Sancho is already done. He's gone to United for 70 million and he didn't play, but he missed a penalty. Norway wasn't even there. So Haaland is out of the question. So he moves. Haaland. His agent is going to make the most money out of it anyway. So apart from them, in this tournament, who stood out for you? Who could be looking for a big money move? Because Atlanta is one name that both of you have been telling me a lot. Will Atlanta be losing players? I leave the floor up to you guys.
We thought that Atlanta are going to lose players at the beginning of last season because the season prior, they had a very good run in the Champions League. They had a very good run in Serie A. They were the classic David who were fighting the Goliaths in wherever they played. They're not the best known team. They have a limited budget, but they came up with some amazing performances. So everybody thought that they're going to lose players at the start of last season itself, but that didn't happen. Hopefully, it doesn't happen again this time. The football world right now is about who has the most money, is going to get all the talent monopolized for themselves. That's the case with Manchester City, with PSG. The Chelsea stockpiles dozens of young players, sends them out on loans and so on. That's the power of money. That's the power of playing in a big league. Hopefully, Atlanta doesn't lose out too much. But coming to your question about who are the players who stood out, there are two very obvious names who have had very good tournaments. One is Patrick Schick. That's that he's currently at Roma, and
He's in Glavach, I
he
guess.
is. Hmm?
He's moved to Glavach, I guess. He's in Germany right now. He's not in Roma anymore.
Right. But Patrick Schick is one of the players that is going to make the rounds. The other player that's going to make the rounds, Atlanta player Joachim Mæhle from Denmark,
Yeah.
the left back who stood out, whose assist, the video of that assist was trending on all social media. Not only that, he's had some amazing performances. The latest rumor is that Chelsea are interested in him. Surprise, surprise! Chelsea just want to stockpile everyone that they can. It's not only Chelsea. There will be other teams that are going to be interested. Some of the players aren't as obvious as these two. For example, there's Denzel Dumfries for Netherlands. He's notionally a right back, but his energy put him all over the pitch. He was at right back, he was at left wing, he was at striker, he was at central midfield. He was just running all over the place. The rumor is that Everton and Rafa Benitez are interested in him, but Inter Milan are too. And the price being quoted is about 22 million euros. For a player that has that much of an engine and that much of talent, I think that's a pretty good price. There's also a couple of other youngsters from the Netherlands team. There's one or two players that Liverpool are interested in. Then there's Ruslan Malinovsky again from Atlanta, who had a really good time with Ukraine. He could be a player on the move. One thing we need to understand is that English clubs are slightly more constrained now in signing players from the EU. Given the new regulations which are going to come into place. There is going to be premium on English talent, even though Jude Bellingham didn't play a single minute during these Euros. He is going to be a person that's going to be wanted by English clubs. Dortmund can look to cash in. As you said, Sancho has already moved. There might be a return for Trippier from Atletico back to England. Similarly, Chris Smalling back from Italy to England. Uh, you know, those are the kind of transfers. Those are the kind of players that might be on the move. Uh, Over to you, Sujay. You're a closer student of the transfer market, of football agents, of what color suits, what shirt color suits what guy. So we'd love to hear from you on this.
Okay, no, no. Thank you, Anil. Thank
Stop
you
being
for.
modest, Sujay. We know the truth, and everyone knows the truth. You have a deep lying connection. You're a big money man, deep lying
Yeah,
pockets.
you're
You're
just
in
trying to
the
reach Putin, man. Putin is waiting on the call. So,
yeah.
okay. So, yeah, I think Anirudh actually covered most of it. I mean, in a very informative way. But few of the names that I would like to add is uh, I would like to speak it in the sense of the league right now because Italy has won the Euros right now. As we have seen in the past when Germany won the World Cup, it was the Bundesliga that was like the fodder cannon for all the clubs, especially in England, for to go for the talent. And earlier to that, it was the Spain La Liga. And then last year when the French won the World Cup, it was the French league. And right now, Italy has won the Euros right now. So Italian Serie A will be the most attractive league for all the clubs right now to go and buy the talents from. And this will actually help a lot of Italian clubs, especially who are struggling financially a lot. And if there is one thing that Italians know how to do is get a good deal. Okay. So I think Atlanta would definitely like to cash in, as would Sassuolo to a certain extent with the players. And most importantly, we have to remember right now, Inter Milan is in huge depths. And that was one of the reason why Conte immediately left once he won the Scudetto. It was only for this reason because he knew this entire team was going to be dismantled right now because they have to balance the books. Okay. And that is why they even went and signed Hakan Çalhanoğlu as a free agent from AC Milan, who did not even bother giving him 4 million euros per year a contract. Okay, so that is the state, and they have some extraordinary talents in their team. Let me start with just the Inter Milan team. I think Barella will definitely be leaving, and Liverpool have lost Gini Wijnaldum. If there is one guy who can properly replace him, it's going to be Barella for me. Okay, and then Lukaku. There is Lukaku. I mean, Riola right now is a bit too much invested in, I think, the Haaland transfer. But once it's done, definitely he's going to be looking for a new club for Lukaku. I won't be surprised if that party comes up, which he even takes into even Real
Sujay, no
Madrid.
body shaming, man.
Oh, okay, sorry, man. I'm fine. Okay, okay. Sorry. Yes, I will apologize for that. But yeah. If at all you know me and how he took Donnarumma away from AC Milan right now, I would like to actually use even the B word with that. I just called him just a fighting, so just leave it there. So and then coming on to the other players, I mean, there are a few other names I would actually like to mention. I mean, like Malinowski was good. Like Ani said, Malak was really good. Gossens for Germany in the left wing back. I mean, like I really see some of the clubs actually going for these players from the Serie A. And apart from that, a lot of I mean, like Ani mentioned, Patrick Schick. It was his tournament, man. We have to. I mean, like, sorry, this was his Euros. I think a
His
lot of
coming
clubs.
out party, yeah. He came out big time. The lights were shining and Patrick Schick showed up.
Yes, exactly. I mean, Patrick Schick will be one of the strikers, red hot favorites to move into. I think he will be one of the EPL clubs itself. Maybe Tottenham might buy him. Okay, it's not a rumor that I'm starting. Once Harry Kane is sold, definitely Tottenham will be looking at Patrick Schick, and these are the
Harry
kind of
Kane being sold
deals that
itself is a rumor, man. How many rumors are you building on top of existing rumors?
Yes.
And if you
okay.
think that Liverpool are going to pay any money to get Barella in, you must be mistaken.
No. I'm not saying that Liverpool will pay. I'm just hoping that Liverpool pays pays and gets him. There is a difference. I'm
Sujay, I
hoping
think
that
you
he
need to
comes in.
start paying Liverpool. You need to give money to Liverpool saying this is for transfers. You need to send some funds flowing that way, man.
Yeah, Henry is still to pay my general consultation fee. So once it's done, I will allow for the flow of money to start. Okay, and then coming apart from that, who from the English league, I really don't see much of movement happening. Like I only see Trippier coming back to England. And apart from that, I think in Germany, a lot of these Austrian players and the from Sweden and especially from Denmark, I see a lot of this talents from the Danish team will be, especially Dolberg. Man, we missed Dolberg. I think he'll be one of the. He's one of the top scoring strikers. I mean, he actually performed for the Danish team. So I think he will be, yeah, I can see him in the mix somewhere in the later stages of the transfer. The thing is, the domino effect for the transfer hasn't started yet. I mean, like Euros
You've
has
just
just
finished the
concluded.
Euros, Sujay. Sujay, the Euros have just got over.
Yeah,
Give some
exactly.
people
So
some breathing time. Let them think,
no,
yes, COVID's done.
definitely no. The domino effect is one guy will go and buy someone. Okay, someone will go and buy Haaland right now. Dortmund will have this much of money. Then they will go around for, okay, who is the next striker that I'm going to get. So it's just that someone has to drop in that big bucket of money, whether it will be Chelsea or will it be Man City buying Harry Kane, or will it be Real Madrid buying Mbappe. So we have to wait. Someone is going to drop 100 to 150 million bucket into some other club.
Well, it's not
Then
going to be Liverpool, so you can stop dreaming that that day will happen. Liverpool spending that much.
The way, Sujay, one small point here when you mentioned about Daniel Malan, the striker, that young Netherlands striker that Liverpool is being linked with. His agent is Mino Raiola.
no, I am not linking all these guys to Liverpool. I'm just Marino. No. I'm just saying that these are the guys will. I know, man. I know
No,
Mino
it's okay.
Raiola. He
It's
will
okay,
not be
Sujay.
coming
We
in
can
front of
all
us.
hope and dream. Dreams do come true. Uh,
Yeah,
but
man.
but through all of this thing, there was one video that we had recorded a long time ago, like a while back. It was we were talking about the Italian league, and I made a statement, and I think I need to retract that statement, and I need to delete that video. I called the Italian league the old man's league, and I have been left eating my words ever since Italy won the Euros. And Bonucci, with all the way he was celebrating, balancing on the boards, and it's coming to Roma, it's coming to Rome. With all those things, I've eaten my words. So guys, please subscribe to our channel. We do make mistakes. I say a lot of things which get me in trouble, but I'm joined by two troublemakers also. So subscribe to Love the Game. Catch us on Twitter. It's going to be an interesting summer, and Italy is in for a windfall. Italian clubs are going to cash out, or something's going to happen that's going to be very strange, and people will say, we want to go to the old man league. My dream would be for Chiesa to leave Juventus and go somewhere else. But now here's the but. You guys have forgotten one guy who will be moving this year. He's not one of these flash in the pan. He is the pan. He's not the butter that you put in the sizzle. He is the sizzle. You have forgotten mention what's going to happen to Cristiano Ronaldo.
He's renewed the contract.
No, he's
He's the
planning to
point.
leave also.
No, he has renewed. No one is actually going to pay him for that contract. Only 1 year is left out for his with his UI contract, and Juventus are like they're in a catch-22 phase there. I'm like they're hoping that Cristiano Ronaldo, someone will come and bid some money,
So
or else
here's
they
the
are
thing,
even.
Sujay. This is the one you have to hope and dream for. Cristiano Ronaldo leaving so that
No,
Juventus
I
can
want
finally
him to
have.
stay in. No, I want him to stay in Juventus and suck out all the remaining blood that is left out in that club. And people like Chiesa and Dybala, they are marginalized, and Juventus burns to the ground in the next 2-3 years because yeah, they deserve it. Yeah,
Uh,
I'm sorry. Yeah, Milan and
UA
Lotta.
fans,
Sorry.
listen.
Yeah,
Both Anirudh and I do not support any of his statements. We do not condemn what he's been saying. But if you have an objection, please get in touch with us on Twitter or email to us. We would love to hear your opinions on what Sujay has to say. The forum is yours. You can go at him. Don't worry. We have no problem.
But on the point of Ronaldo, Paul, he's not exactly a breakout player. We've known him for years. He's a legend in the true sense of the word.
Yeah.
Whatever Sujay's motivations might be, because he's ex-United and currently Juventus. So Sujay has particularly fond affections for Cristiano Ronaldo, and he's made that amply clear. I'm sure he's gonna sit with Ronaldo someday and have a laugh over a beer.
Yeah.
But you know he's not exactly a breakout player, so wherever he goes he's going to command massive wages. It's going to generate worldwide interest, and it's just going to draw attention to that club. He could go the Beckham way by going to the MLS. He could go to the Chinese Super League. He could go to the Middle East. Those are where he could see out the remaining days of his career, or he could increase the profile of the league wherever he goes to. So that is about Ronaldo.
And on that
no, but there
Ronaldo
is
bombshell,
no. There is one interesting thing with Ronaldo. See, the thing is that he is in the last year, and right now there are no teams that are actively trying to pursue him. One club that has been linked with him is PSG. If at all Mbappe moves, they have kept him on the back burner. The problem with any team going to buy Ronaldo right now is he's in a contract that is worth 75 million euros per year. Okay, no one is paying him that much right now because he's almost like 35, 36. Okay, so the thing is that
plays
with
like a
Ronaldo, he will get 30
22-year-old.
goals. But there are teams who will actually try to invest that much of amount into the future. One team that can actually go for him is Man United, because the thing is, wherever Ronaldo goes, he will earn you that much of amount. The thing is, the ad revenue that he generates, it's huge. And similarly, we have to actually talk about the much more important thing. Messi is right now without a club. The
No,
thing is that it's almost
Sujay,
like
that's another whole different kettle of fish. And on that Ronaldo and Messi bombshell, before this gets any messy, we're gonna leave you guys over here. Take care,
Goodbye.
guys. Follow Love of the
Good.
Game on Twitter as well as subscribe to the channel. We will be back with more videos.